Well, hello and welcome back. We'll just continue on tying up the library here. Now, we'll continue on tying up the right side here, which we're almost done, and we'll see about going to the back. So, yeah, let's just keep going from here. So we need another 10 books, and we've only got about, what, 840 books to go, so that's not too bad. So, let's see here, storage magic, different dimensional pocket. That sounds like every day. Something much for beginners, which is accidental potion, blade arts, 3 swords style. Let's give that a go because that goes up here. I know it's up at the back here, 2A, so this is volume 2, so you go right there. Management tactical pen, book of arcane bows, weapon pen used for swords, axes and spears definitely goes over here as well. And I know that's over here, so that's volume 8 goes right there. Let's see here, something magic for, no, storage magic, different dimensional pocket. Yeah, it goes right here. That's the lot, everyday magic. Cool. We probably have the witch and the accident love potion. Sounds like it would, no. Where is it? System of presence of the Arcane Court, volume 6. That's the Grand Encyclopedia. I think Arcane Court, volume 8. You go right there. Next would be the Witch and the Accident Love Potion 3, which completes that one. Soul, Mind, and Body, are they truly distinct? I'm pretty sure I had that over here. It's volume 8, so you go right there. Management, Type Command of Magical Forces. Management and up here, so this is volume 5, goes right here. Book of Arcane Bows, Magic Confused Arrows. Is that over here? Yep. And that completes that one off. And then we'll go for the Grand Encyclopedia of Magical Artifacts, volume 6. Well, that is over here for Artifice and Enchantment. You go right there. And Summoning Magic for Beginners. Not Beginner's Guide to Summoning Useless Magic. This is volume 9, so that goes right there. Cool. Let's get the next 10 books here. Okay, we've got magic techniques to boost household efficiency. So household alchemy, psychology, art, healing, divination, item, chanting. Okay, so that's good. So I'll start with magic techniques to boost household efficiency. It's just household magic, and that goes down here, volume 9. Memory transfer, the technique of direct scene depiction from your brain, volume 1. And psychology, that mentality that weak bark the most, I had over here. No, actually, it was back over here, wasn't it? Wait, when did I have it? Oh no, it's right here, volume 1. So we got healing, divination, item, bestiary, monsterology, alchemy, magic and emotion. Sounds like that is another psychology. Yep, volume 6, right there. So alchemy, healing. Yeah, everything else goes down. So, divination first goes to 1B. Feng Shui, Reading Dragon Veins, volume 3. We've got, oh no, bestiary components and dungeon creatures. No. That is up on the 2nd floor, all the way back at the end here. Yeah, that's right, 2P. Okay, bestiary components, volume 10, you go right there. Alchemy, healing. Okay, so next up would be items and enchanting down over there. And then we'll go over healing and then alchemy. Cool. Magical Iron Workshop series, volume 1, you go right there. Grand Compendium Healing Magic, volume 7, I have back here, goes right there. Homunculus Creation of the Forbidden Creation. Chronicle of the Forbidden Creation, Volume 8 goes right there. And Encyclopedia of World Potions is over here. Perfect. Okay. And let's just do that cleaned up a little bit. 8, 9, 10. Illusion, stealth, language, romance, archery, bard and music. Okay. I do have equality under the law as laughable. So that sounds jurisprudence, alchemy. That's philosophy. There was Arrow of the Shattered Knee, Volume 8. That is definitely archery here. Arrow of the Shattered Knee, Volume 8 goes right here. And then what was it? We don't have any math, we don't have any management, we don't have any sociology. I know we had some spell causality in the philosophy, magical determinism. Okay, that's volume 2, so you go right here. There was also a romance novel, Lady and the Bamboozled Man, volume 1. Right here. Then we have Idea of Equality under Law is Laughable. This is volume 3. Yep, right there. Alchemy, Illusion, Stealth, Language. Is this language? Yeah, it would be language. Could have also been history. Best done. Yes, everything else is level below. So, Magical Psalms, Methodology for Compiling Chanted Poetry, volume 3 is over here at 1C. And Mythology and Psalms. There it goes, right there. We had Grand Encyclopedia of Magic, artifacts. Let's get that in place because that's just over here. Volume 3. Then Complete Guide to Stealth Magic, Volume 2. Right here. Chronotech Illusions, manipulating the perception of time is somewhere in this one. Chronotech Illusions, this is volume 7, goes right here. And it leads Forbidden Alchemy, the Guide to Toxin Brewing and Disposal. Volume 4 goes right there. Perfect. Let's grab the next 10 books. Okay. We've got Necromancy. Okay, we'll start off with the Archers of the Fairy Pact, volume 10, because that is archery, and we'll have to do the second story anyway. So, Archers of the Fairy Pact, I had that up here. This is volume 10, so that just leaves volume 4 for it. Do we have any for math? No. Jurisprudence, management, economy. We got dungeon. Wait, there was one for management, wasn't there? No. Just command transfer, fundamentals, healing, mana control. Okay, I think fundamentals of dungeon architecture would be next. My mouse could scroll properly, which it doesn't. Then Grand Compendium of Magic Jurisprudence, volume 7. Goes right here. Then we have Economics, Wage Structures in the Magical Professions, volume 7. Goes right here. Memory Transfer, Technique of Direct Scene Depiction from Your Brain, volume 5. We already placed one of those down, and this goes right here, which is missing volume 4 for it. So, Healing, Necromancy, Alchemy, Holy, and Necromancy again. So, let's start with Rituals of Calling Commanding the Dead, volume 2. Rituals of Calling and Commanding the Dead, Volume 2 goes right here. And Night Parade of 100 Demons, Volume 3 goes right there. Let's go Fundamentals of Healing and Mana Control, Volume 8, right here. Books of Alchemy, Practical Guide to Potion Crafting, Volume 6 goes right there. And Holy Magic, Undead Protection and Purification, Volume 7 goes right here. Cool. It's looking good. Next 10. Okay, so got Otherworld art, language, curse, illusion, archery, so Chronicle World music, sociology, mystery, or no, that's something else. So let's start off with Stellar Archery, Resonance of Stars and Arrows, Volume 3. Stellar Archery, that's over here, wasn't it? Yeah, Resonance of Stars and Arrows, Volume 3 goes right here. We don't have nothing else. Interracial Social Dynamics is sociology, but we do have a Guild Treasury and Reward System Management, Volume 9. Volume 9 goes right here. Yep. And then we can get the Interracial Social Dynamics, Volume 1, which goes right here. And where are you? Birth of Magical Languages, Secret Spells of Ancient and Ancient Speech. Perfect. And then Strange Technology from Another World, the Ultimate Language C++. And that is Volume 2, so on that side. I don't think the Death Note would be anything, that would just be a necromancy. Yep. So, Art and Magic Circle Definitions and Differences, Volume 9. Oh, wait, over here. Curse, Illusion. So, we've got Curse, might as well start with. Actually, let's go for Chronicle of World Music of Magic, Volume 1. Is right here. Dark Pact, The Birth of a Curse, Volume 9. Right here. The Death's Note sounds like that would be necromancy. It could be curse though. Yeah, it's curse. Okay. Where illusion ends and reality begins, Volume 4. Goes right there. Nice. On to the next 10. Okay. So we've got necromancy, psychology, destruction magic, art, healing, Demon King subjugation, Archmage's conquest. That might be history, illusion, otherworld, and romance. So I think we have ultimate choice curry flavored poop flavored curries first. Oh wait, no, there's also art. Let's get this in. So Volume 6. What was it? Living Pains, creating, controlling animated magical art. That's a red one over here. Volume 7 goes right there. And we had The Cursed Workplaces of Magicless Worlds, Volume 5. Goes right here. Then we have Ramsmall Senior and the Beast, Volume 6 goes right there. Necromancy, Destruction, Healing. Oh, wait. Record of the Demon King Subjugation, the Archmage's Conquest. Don't forget that goes right here. Illusion, Undead, Destruction, and... Okay. So let's get... Undead first. Rituals for Calling, Commanding the Dead, Volume 8. Volume 8. Volume 8. We'll get the this one down because destruction magic is very close to it. So gravitation, volume 3, reclamation of mind and consciousness, volume 6, manipulating the perception of time, volume 10, and mirror flower moon, water moon, perfect. Then another 10. Let's keep that going. Sorcery, mathematics, yep. Economics, summoning, sociology, history. Wait, no. History and tactics of magical warfare could be history, or it could be... No, yeah, that's history. Probably went to the holy magic, transfiguration, wow, there's a lot up here. So, sorcery, mathematics, volume 2 goes right here. There's no management. Yep. Wage structures and magic profession. Oh no, that's economics. There was a sociology one. How to survive a managed disparity society, volume 3. Yep, that one there. Exploration. So let's get the history done because we're right here. It's volume 1 of that one, and this is volume 1 of that one. They call their mana dark energy, volume 9. So right here. Then the psychology of using strong language from a safe zone, volume 6 goes up here. Way structures and magic profession, volume 8 right there. Okay. So we'll start with transfiguration, then we'll go summoning, and then we'll go for the holy magic. Because that's the order they're in here. Transfiguration, volume 4. That gets that one done. Nice. Encyclopedia of 10,000 Summons, Complete Abyss, that goes there. Plug them under to Holy Magic Theory, volume 8. Wow, we just got another 3 shelves done here. Cool. So now we can just grab another 10 books on our way to the next one. Economy, jurisprudence, economy, alchemy, romance, psychology, destruction, otherworld, dungeon. Okay, so arcane economy report, regional market, mana market analysis, volume 2. You go right here. Let's skip that. Introduction to magical economics, volume 8. You go right here. So anything else? No, let's go. Effort builds confidence and confidence leads to action, volume 4 goes right here. Was there anyone else? Psychology. No. So, legality and regulation of magic use, volume 2. That goes up here. Strange technology from another world, the ultimate language, volume 4. So, ultimate language C++. Romance. No, Dungeons of the Abyss, volume 5. Romance novel, The Senior and the Beast, volume 10. Destruction, and alchemy. Okay, we'll start with the destruction ones, because they go all the way back there at 1M. Won't take too long. Okay, psychokinesis and pulverization. Shadow, expert. No, these are both over here. Psychokinesis, volume 3. Pulverization, volume 10, that gets us done there, and Encyclopedia of World Potions, volume 9. And that completes another one. Okay. Summoning magical supply. Well, we're right here. Temporal summons and law of causality. Might as well get that in because we're right here. So management, destruction, alchemy, another one, Hour of the Shattered Knee, so archery, necromancy, art, and something else. So Hour of the Shattered Knee, volume 4. Down here. Do we have any math? Nope. But we do have the labor areas of mages, unpaid and unprotected interns. Right here. And magical supply chain management. I almost missed that one here. That's volume 7. Oop. You go right there. Destruction, alchemy, summoning, necromancy, puppet crafting, introductory guide to automata and statues. Yep. That's volume 3, so you go right here. Perfect. Alchemy, summoning, necromancy would be the next one. Necro Defense Compendium dealing with hauntings, volume 10. Okay. Not there. Not there. Wait, did I miss it? Yeah, it's right here. So, we can then go for Fluid Expert, volume 5, and Earth Novice, volume 9. And Tools and Laboratory Apparatus, right here, and Transtemporal Summons again, volume 6. Okay, that looks good. So archery, alchemy, summoning, archery, sociology, warrior, healing, math. Okay, so I don't think there's anything to go too far. Arrows of Stillness and Motion. Volume 1. Art of the Arrow series. Art of the Arrow, right here, volume 4. Interracial Social Dynamics, volume 9. That was up here. Then we have... Oh, I forgot Theory of Everything. Grasping Beautiful Theory Through Equations, volume 9. So right here. Armor and Muscle, Synergy Between Body and Steel, volume 8 is definitely... Warriors over here. Wait. Armor and Muscle, I had that over here. Volume 8. 1000 spell, easy to use spells at home, volume 1. That's all at the top shelf. Alchemy, Summoning. Sword Saint, the one who sliced mountains. Just look for the mountain on the spine. Right here. That's volume 4 of it, so you go right there. Okay, so we'll go get the healing in for the 4 principles of the healer's ethics, volume 7. That's over here, volume 7. Tomes of Alchemy, begin manual of alchemical synthesis. Oh, that's blue, not green. And it's volume 3, right here. The Cupboard Summoning Techniques and Practical Applications, volume 7, right here. Cool. Bestiary Warrior, Psychology, Healing, Psychology, Archery, Art. Okay, let's start off with the Art of the Arrow series, volume 7, because that's the only one on this side that I can see. Art of the Arrow, over here somewhere. And then we can go to Battlefield Logic, a Tactical Guide for Warriors, volume 6. You go right here. There's another one. Psychology, Healing, Psychology, Art. No, there wasn't. So we want Art, Living Paintings, Creation, and Controlling Animated Magical Art. It's another shelf done. Then we can go Diary of the Change in the State of the Mind Reading Girl. No, we've got Effort Build Confidence, Confidence Leads to Action, Volume 6. 6 goes there. Then we can get Diary in the Change of the State of the Mind Reading Girl, Volume 5 goes here. I forgot, missed one. BTO Components to Dungeon Creatures. That was Dungeons and not Monstrology. Volume 4, so that goes here. Healing Mana, Correlation, Transfiguration. That's Monstrology, that's Divination. Okay, let's start with the Divination. Over at 1B. Crystal Tome. Where are you? Prophecy. Here it is. Volume 2. Pictorial Guide to the Ecology of Monsters, Volume 5. Right here, that completes that shelf. Then we have Transfiguration, which we need to complete over here. Correlation of Transformation, Duration, and Manipulation, Volume 5. Fundamentals of Healing and Mana Control, Volume 10. That gets that part done. Okay. So we've got Summoning and Controlling Catastrophic Entities, Volume 5. Well, I can throw that right here because I know it's right there. Illusion, Mage, Heretic Blade, Art, Sword Style, 3 Sword Style, Volume 7. Organizational disciplines, that's management, archery. Well, first on this, so we know it goes right here. Transition, evolution, history of magic, alchemy, illusion, magic. Okay. So, what I'm after first is Transition and Evolution History of Magic, Volume 8. Then Management, Illusion, Music, Organization, Discipline, House. So that's management, archery. So, okay, Organization, Discipline, how small cracks lead to great ruins. This is Volume 5. Wait. Organizational discipline, how small cracks lead to great ruin. It's right here. Conflict Protocols for Guilds, Volume 2. So that goes right here. Archers of the Fairies Pack, Volume 4. This is one that completes another shelf off up here. Perfect. Alchemy, illusion, magic, not music. Chronicle of World Music of Magic, that completes this one off here. Yes, just get the little herbology of the Folk in, Volume 7. Where illusion ends and reality begins. Well, I've already got the illusory art. Where are you? Okay, Volume 5, you're right there. You think I would have learned where I put all these books, but by now. Some of them I have, but others I haven't really memorized. So Curse, Prophecy, Divination, Psychology, Alchemy, Psychology, Math, Mystery, Summoning, Warrior, and Home. So let's get Vector Space Theory of Magic Volume 1, because I know that is in here somewhere, so that completes that one off. Do we have any management here? No. So we've got the Arcane Detective Files Volume 8, which completes that one off. We have Psychology, Powerlessness and Responsibility Shifting. Okay, that's Volume 7. It was Effort Builds Confidence, Confidence Leads to Action, Volume 9, which completes that one off. And we've got Home Magic to Spells, Protect and Nurture Your Dwelling, Volume 1. That completes another shelf. And then we have Sign of the Axe God, Strongest Warrior Chosen by the Sun. completes another shelf off. Then we can go Prophecy, Angelic Self-Writing, Volume 9. I remember having this up here. It's right there. Dark Pact, The Birth of Curse, Volume 5. Next, that done. Introduction, Summoning, Fundamentals of Otherworldly Contracts. This is Volume 2. And the Little Herbologist of the Fae Folk gets that one done. Perfect. Grab the next 10. Destruction, Transfiguration, Items, Stealth, Destruction, Alchemy, Philosophical Studies in Magic, Language, Formation, Maintenance. Okay, so Philosophy, Power and Ethics, Volume 8. That's Philosophy. So we've only got 2 here. Philosophy and Language fall on the second floor here. Power and Ethics, Volume 8. You go right there. Philosophical Studies in Magic, Volume 10. Everyone's Demonic, Words of Covenant and Power, Volume 3. Holy, Destruction, Transfiguration, that one. Stealth, Destruction, Alchemy. Let's try Transfiguration first. Introduction to Inanimate Transfiguration. Oh, yeah, right here. Volume 9. Foundations of Magical Item Crafting and Materials. Volume 10 goes down here. Hide vs. Seek, Magical Stealth, Warfare of Stealth vs. and Detection. Volume 4 goes up here. Book of Spells, Psychokinesis Master, Volume 5. Earth Novice, Volume 6. Potion Safety Storage and Manual, Volume 5. Formation and Maintenance of Large Sacred Barriers, Volume 4. Perfect, and that's it. Cool. Jurisprudence, Primorse Jurisprudence, Summoning, Management, Divination, Alchemy, Management, Mystery, Divination. Okay, so start with Administration of Magical Institutes. Volume 4 goes right here. Managing diverse and cross-race adventurer parties. This is Volume 3, so right there. Mystery Fiction. Okay, that would be the next one. Magical Theorists Maris, Volume 1, goes right here. Law Foundations of Contemporary Magical Jurisprudence, Volume 1, goes up here. Spell Patents and IP Rights, Volume 1. And this course is actually Economics. Yeah, this might be Economics. Very similar color, so yeah. Right here, I can place that. Book of Constellation, so that is Divination. And Prophecy of the Advent of the Great King of Terror, so that are the next 2 going down here. This is Volume 3 of this one. Prophecy of the Advent of the Great King of Terror, Volume 10. Magical Physiology of Theranthropy, which is Transfiguration, Volume 5. Theory and Practice of Hero Summoning from Another World, Volume 8. Alchemist's Field Guide, Natural Materials and Foraging, Volume 3. Cool. That's another lot done. Go to the next 10. That's gotten that done fairly nicely. Well, let's start clearing out the front here. Jurisprudence, Summoning, Destruction, Sociology, Otherworld, Necromancy, Economics, Supreme Creed, The Naked Warrior, Midsummer's Sweet Dreams, that's Romance. So, Supreme Creed of the Naked Warrior. That's over here, isn't it? Yes, Volume 4. We don't have any otherworldly. We've got Introduction to Magical Economics Volume 1. So right here. Any otherworld money? Nope. Mana, labor, sociology. So we should have Grand Compendium of Magic Jurisprudence next. Volume 5, right here. Otherworld money is the Ultimate Magic. Volume 2. Right here. A Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream, Volume 5. Manner and Labor, Sociology of Magical Economics, Volume 3. Short-Lived Creatures on Long-Lived Species, Volume 7. Okay. And this seems to be... Good one will go Secret Rituals for Domination, Volume 3 for Zombie. Zombie. That gets that one done. Book of Spells, Shadow Adept, Volume 1. Goes right here. Book of Summoning and Contracts, Volume 1. Yeah. Here it is. Perfect. Next 10. So philosophy, item, transfiguration, economy, item, otherworld, psychology, destruction, alchemy. Okay. Let's start with philosophy. The ontological problem of world, volume 4. Transfiguration, economy, otherworld, so people enchanted by glowing slabs, volume 10. Then we have psychology, paralysis and responsibility shifting, volume 8. You go right there. Comics, Way Structures and Magical Professions, volume 2. Item destruction, alchemy, summoning, item, transfiguration. So let's start with Beatification and Threshold of Madness, volume 10. Here it is. Grand Encyclopedia of Magical Artifacts, volume 5. Repairing and returning enchanted gear. Retuning, not returning. So, Psychokinesis, Master Volume 2, so that completes the Psychokinesis. Alchemy and Introduction to Herbology, Volume 8, completes that one off. Transtemporal Summons and Law of Causality, Volume 1, goes right here, because quite a few there, I remember where it is. Okay. Blade Dimension / Combat Technique, Volume 3. Healing, the Dark Berserker and the Great Sword. Detective the Reaper, Structural... Okay. Dimensional / Combat Technique, Volume 3. The Dark Berserker and the Great Sword, Volume 5. Got Mystery... So Healing, Mystery, Math... Summoning. So we've got a couple of mystery here. So, Detective the Reaper, Volume 6. That goes right here. The Bloodstained Astrologer, Volume 4. You go right there. Managing Cross-Race Adventurer Party. Diverse and Cross-Race Adventurer Parties. This is Volume 1. You go right here. Structural Analysis of the Sorceress Equations, Volume 3. So that's summoning. That should be summoning. Yeah. And we've got Tears of the Beast, Records of the Extinct and Forgotten, Volume 6. That is definitely Monsterology that gets that one done. Illusion, Healing, and Summoning. So, Illusion Magic, the Art of Hypnosis, Volume 3 goes right down here. Grand Compendium of Healing Magic, Volume 9 goes right over here. Magic Circles and Summoning Syntax Explained. That's Volume 6, goes right there. Cool. Okay, Monsterology, Destruction, Divination, History, Jurisprudence, Everyday. Over Equivalent Exchange, is that Economics? Okay, Guild Treasury and Reward System Management, Volume 7. Let's start with that one. Conflict Protocol, Magic Supply Management. Volume 7, you go right here. Codes of Truth Verification. They call them Mana Dark Energy, Volume 4. Awakening the First Spells and Magic Power, Volume 8. Codex of Truth Verification, Volume 9. Law of Equivalent Exchange, Preservation of Mental Identity and Therianthropic Spells, Monsterology. Okay, it'd be Law of Equivalent Exchange. Wait, that kind of makes me think it is. Oh, over there. Okay. Storage Dimension Magic. Yeah, let's get that one in. Law of Equivalent Exchange. Yeah, that was math. Which, that makes sense that that is math. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Volume 3. So, Transfiguration, Monsterology, Destruction, and Divination. So, we'll start with Monsterology because that is right over here. Where do you go exactly, though, is the question. Volume 8, go right there. And then we have Book of Constellations 13, Zodiac Signs Guide, Destiny, Volume 9. Mental Identity and Therianthropic Spells, Volume 10. And Book of Spells, Time, Legendary, Volume 5. Goes right here. Cool. We're making some very good progress here. So, Alchemy, Everyday Magic, Management, Economics, Divination, Holy Magic, Item Summoning, Warrior's Foundation. Okay, Between Blade and Spell, Volume 4. Between Blade and Spell, right here. Then we have Everyday Magic for Deep and Restful Sleep, Volume 10. That sounds very nice. Economics, Wages, Structures in Magical Professions, Volume 10. Completes that shelf off. Okay. Conflict Protocols for Guilds, Volume 10. So that goes up here. Double check Divination, Holy Magic, Item, Summoning, Alchemy. Okay. So, Art of Feng Shui, bringing Dragon Veins and Increasing Luck, Volume 8. Compendium of Forbidden Relics, Volume 2. Fundamentals, Holy Power and Undead Annihilation is over here. That's Volume 1. Books Alchemy, Practical Extraction of High Purity Essences. Volume 5. Times of Alchemy, Beginning Manual of Magicals, Alchemical Synthesis. Volume 5. And the Complete Summoning Grimoire, Volume 9. Right there. Cool. Okay, so we've got Archery, Jurisprudence, Philosophy, Holy Magic, Economics, Necromancy, Alchemy, economics, and math. So, Art of the Arrow series. Where are you? This is volume 1. Hunter's Archery Manual, volume 4. Structural Analysis Sorceress Equations, volume 1. Soul, Mind, and Body, Are They Truly Distinct, volume 1. Sacred Purification, Financially... Okay, Comparative Study of National Magical Laws, volume 2. Right here. Holy Economic Necromancy. Okay, Magic and Value Arcane Resource Evaluations, volume 7. Financial, The Art of the Tariff. Right here, it completes that off. So, Necromancy, Alchemy, yeah. So we'll do Necromancy next. So, Arts of Maintenance and Management. Where are you? Okay, volume 4. Forbidden Alchemy, The Guide to Toxin Brewing and Disposal should be right here. This is volume 7. Sacred Purification Magic, volume 8. Okay, that's that done. Philosophy, Transcendent Magic, Music, Necromancy, Alchemy, Enchantment, Item, Enchantment, Philosophy, Mystery. Okay. I think these are mostly at the back here. So Philosophy of Mana and Willpower. Mana and Willpower. Self and Other, Mana and Willpower, volume 2. Then we have Kiss Wrought in Spells, volume 4. Everyone's Fairy Tongue, Tiny and Lovely Words, volume 5. Oh, Soul, Mind and Body, Are They Truly Distinct, volume 9. Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, that completes this one off here. The Prospero Code, volume 6. It's that one done, almost done. So Divination, Music, Necromancy, Alchemy, Enchantment. Okay, so Bits of Tarot, Book of Symbols and Intuition, volume 7. You go right here. Transcendental Magic, Etudes of Execution, Night Parade of 100 Demons, volume 4. Right here. Practical Enchantment, Offensive and Defensive Enhancement, volume 7. And Forbidden Alchemy, The Guide to Toxin Brewing and Disposal, volume 10. Oh, no, that's in the wrong spot. Yeah, because that's meant to go here. Ah, got them in the right spot again. Cool. Next 10. Okay. Divination, Necromancy, Destruction, Psychology, Math, Destruction, Dungeon, Divination, Alchemy. Okay, so first off, let's start off with Introduction to Sorcery Mathematics, volume 9. Right here. Was it Philosophy or was it just Psychology? We do have Dungeons of the Abyss, volume 1, which completes another shelf off right here. Then we had Psychology, Mentality, that weak bark the most, volume 8. Okay, cool. Voices of the Oracle, Revelations for the Chosen Listener, volume 10 goes down to Divination yet again. Volume 10. I had another one, Animal Oracles Prophesying Match Results, volume 2. Field Guide to Monster Identification and Survival, volume 7 goes right here. Practical Necromancy Skeleton Edition. Volume 3. Book of Spells Dimension Rift Expert Volume 2. You go right here. Explosion Legendary 5, that gets that one done. And Minculus Chronicle of Forbidden Creation Volume 7 goes right here. Perfect. Another lot done. Let's get the next 10. Math, History, Management, Destruction, Alchemy, Economics, Art, History, Divination. Okay, so math should be a good one to start with. Volume 2. So we've got Management and Administration of Magical Institutes, Volume 3. That gets that one done. Books of Alchemy, Laws to Spells, Mana Creation. Okay, Genesis of the Magic and the Evolution of Civilization, Volume 8. Goes right here. Then we had History and Tactics of Magical Warfare, Volume 2. Completes that one off. Systems and Precedents of the Arcane Court, Volume 7. Right here. Studies in Arcane Physical Theory, Volume 2. If I can even get to it. There we go. Volume 2. Here it is. Arcane Physical Theory, Volume 2. Art Collection That No One Can Understand, Volume 3 goes right there. So, yeah. Prophecy, Angelic Self-Writing, Volume 4 was that's Divination yet again. And it was third shelf on the back here. No, top. Volume 4. Book of Spells, Matter Create. Okay, let's get the Laws and Taboos of Chimera since this Volume 10 in. I have that up here. Matter Creation Master, Volume 2. Completes that one off. Perfect. Grab the next 10. Okay, Divination, Warrior, Transfiguration Item, Rift and Values between different species with different lifespans. That's probably Economics. Could be Sociology though. Archery. Okay. Dark Berserker and the Great Sword, Volume 6. Summoning Alchemy. Rift and Values between different species with different... No, that is definitely Sociology. Okay. Stellar Archery, Resonance of Stars and Arrows, Volume 10. Just get that in place because that's over here. Stellar Archery... Volume 10. Hunter's Archery Manual, Volume 1. So, Summoning Alchemy, Divination, Transfiguration. So it must be the Rift and Values, so Sociology. Here it is. Okay. So we should have Prophecy, the Advent of the Great King of Terror. Completes that one off. We had... Yep. Beatification and Thresholds of Madness. Volume 1. Magical Physiology of Theranthropy. Volume 4. Magical Items Workshop Series, Volume 3. Divine Dragon Summoning the Descent of Bahamut. Volume 1. Tomes of Alchemy, Chemical Tools and Laboratory Apparatus, Volume 2. Beats that shelf. Okay. Yeah, and I think it's a good spot to call it the end of the episode here. So that I'm just going to call it the end of the episode here. If you liked what you see, then you can always comment, like, or subscribe down below. It very much helps out with all the statistics and everything on YouTube. And other than that, Hope you have one today, and catch you all next time. See ya.